G'day, it's Phil here and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through $1 coins again, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins and coins worth more than face value. Again, we've got my $1 collection book already partly filled with the commemorative coins that we found so far. We're only a couple of hunts in and we're really only looking for the changeover. We've got a couple of the years of the 100 years of Anzac to find, but we've got all the way up to the Qantas centenary. So the book is, even though it's relatively new, it's mostly full. We've got another mostly full book, The Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 2, whereby we are only looking for T for Tim Tams within circulation to fill that book up. We've already filled up Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 1, and then we've got Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 3, where we need D, L, U, and Z to complete that book, and hopefully we can complete that in the same year that it came out. That'd be lovely. But we've got all our rolls here today, and we're going to be going through them relatively quickly. Even though we're looking for the changeover, we're going to go through them relatively quickly, just the reverses, and then afterwards I'm going to go through them again, looking for years of no circulation, which is 1987, 89, 1990. 1991, 2007 and 2012, as well as low mintage years, but we'll get straight into it. And the first coin that I flip over is a 2005, so it's a Dancing Man. I'll put that up there. That'll be the common commemorative row. And so we'll get into just looking at the reverses. There is our next common commemorative, is the Centenary of Scouting from 2008. And at the end, when I go through all the other coins as another Dancing Man, I'll also be looking for errors and anything of any note amongst the mob of Ruse coins. There from 2003, yeah, we've got the Centenary of Women's Suffrage. And there from 1999, we have the International Year of Older Persons. See if we can get that row at the top there straight. See how that works. And there we have another scouting, and that finishes off our first roll. So no particular news at this point. I'm not sure when this will come out, but this will be November. It'll probably be very close to the numbers from the Royal Australian Mint coming out for the annual report. But I don't know what that is yet, so I can't really comment on that. I'll probably comment on that next hunt. We'll see how we go. Or it might take a couple of weeks for me to get around to talking about it after they come out. We'll see. I did see something the other day. There's another 1999. I did see something the other day that would definitely be of interest. I saw another noodler, another coin tuber, playing his wares on YouTube, and I did see him find a 2021 mob of Ruse, which I was very excited about. There's a 2002 Year of the Outback, and that's doubled up by the next coin. So yeah, 2021 mob of Ruse. That was for me. That was pretty exciting to see someone pulling that out of circulation. So I'm looking forward to finding some of those. Currently the numbers are really low at 100,000. But if they're in circulation, I don't know what part of the country that person was from, but hopefully they can get to Melbourne sometime soon. Here is an International Year of Peace from 1986, the very first commemorative coin in the $1 series. At the same time, that person, that noodler, also found a donation dollar dated 2021, which I have not yet found either here in Melbourne. Haven't seen any donation dollars dated 2021. Still finding them dated 2020. There is our first 100 years of Anzac, The Spirit Lives, and it's from 2014, which is the most highly minted of all of those years. We do have that in the book, so that is a common commemorative, so we'll lay it up the top common commemoratives. When we find one that's from a year other than 2014, which is 2015 to 18 inclusive, I call them keepers, and I do keep those, and we'll put them down on the keeper row at the bottom. There's another International Year of Older Persons, and another Women's Suffrage. I have to look at that one. That one's not a bad nick. And here from 2007 we have the APAC Australia coin. Not bad. And another chewed up old International Year of Older Persons. And then for the first time we have a 1993 Landcare Australia. And that'll pretty much end off that first common commemorative row. Yep. So a little bit of news just in the noodling community. Still looking for the changeover myself, and some Anzac coins, some low minted Anzac coins. Finding those a bit harder to come by as the years go on. So the last one issued in 2018. It's now 4 years ago, and the 14s and the 15s, longer obviously. Here we have another 100 years of Anzac, but it is the 2014. And then we do have a donation dollar from 2020. So the original donation dollar, the first year. I'm going to put that down with the keepers because that's not going back to the bank. That will go into a charity pot or a charity collection of some kind. There's another APAC. And another APAC. And the older persons. So what we might do is with 4 rolls in or so, we might speed up now so that we can get through the hunt. There's a 2019. That's just a plain. We have for the first time a centenary of girl guiding in 2010. That'll be our second row of common commemoratives. A dancing man. And another girl guiding with a big slash on it. So yeah, we'll speed up things now, and I'll only slow down when we find something that's new for the hunt. Otherwise, you'll see that I show every coin and lay them down, and hopefully it doesn't take too long, but we find something new. Now, from 2009, we have the centenary of Commonwealth Age Pension. Yeah, for the first time we have the 1988 bicentennial coin, celebrating Australia's bicentennial. And straight after it we have a 2022 coin. That'll be a Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 3, and it is a W4 wattle. I know we've got that one because that was the first one that we found in the book, so it's in my memory. But it'll go into the collection, so it'll definitely be a keeper. And there, for the first time today, we have the Centenary Federation. So we get a shot at finding a rotated coin. That's not one. Lay that down. For the first time today, we have the father of the Federation, Sir Henry Parkes, from 1996. And then we have 100 Years of Anzac. That's not from 2014. It's from 2016. That's definitely a keeper. Not sure if that's for the book. I think it might be. I think we might have 14 and 15. We need 16, 17 and 18, I think. So that might be for the book, which is good. And there we have a 2022 ender, so we don't know what that is, but it'll be some point of the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 3, and it's N for Nullable Plain. I know that we got that one, so that's not for the book, but it is for the wider collection, which is good. Still finding those Great Aussie Coin Hunt 3 coins. And then we have a Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 1 from 2019. Quite shiny, quite in good nick. It's S for Surf Life Saving, the volunteer organisation that patrols our beaches and looks after our swimmers and saves lives on a regular basis. And there, for the first time today, we have Sir Charles Kingsford Smith from 1997. And I must say, this is the last roll of the hunt. I hadn't really taken any notice of that, but we do seem to be having a few items popping up from that, which is good. But we're nearly at the end of the hunt. I've got a couple of nice 19s come through, but there it is. Average mob of roos to finish it off. Not any changeovers, but we do have a bit to talk about when I get back, because I'm going to go through all the mob of roos in a second, and I'll be back to tell you if I found anything of any note. Well, pretty much nothing out of the mob of roos, so we'll go through what I've pulled out today for my keeper collection. We've got the 2019 Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 1, Surf Life Saving. We have the N for Nullable Plain of the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 3 from 2022. We also have the W for Wattle for Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 3, which again we've already got. I'll put that to the side. We've got the donation dollar from 2020. That'll go into the to a charity, to a good charity, and the 2016 100 Years of Anzac that we found, and that is a keeper for the book. So we'll bring the book over. Just make these piles a little bit lower so they don't get knocked over so much. So we've got the book here. We've got the Choggum from 2011, which means that's the 2014 100 Years of Anzac. That's 15, that's the 16 changeover. That's the 16 100 Years of Anzac. That's 17 and that's 18. So it's this one that we need to replace. If I can get the placeholder out, which should be relatively simple with the fingernails. And then we put the 100 Years of Anzac into the place there. So now we've only got 3 left to fill this book up. And it'd be nice also to get a few oddities and a couple of NIFCs or something like that, because I've got multiple pages here with nothing in it, and I wouldn't mind filling some of that up. Some of my older books have a lot of NIFCs and oddities and things that we like to keep based on what goes on, because we've had lots more hunts for those. But we're done for the hunt today. Oh, the other thing I suppose I would tell you is I pulled out a couple of really nice 100 Years of Anzacs, because to make sets you need the 14s as well, and you need to have really, well, I think you need to have really clean 14s, and these are really, really nice and are going to go into my collection because I need to make sense. So, again, I'll be back in a couple more days for more doodling, but if you like what I do, please think about subscribing. Give me that thumbs up. Leave a message or a comment about what you're finding in your area. I'd love to hear it. But I'll be back in a few days, so bye.